Algebra, the most dreaded subject in 7th grade.
They say algebra is hard. Really?
When you first learn to count, you must have been asked something like this. 2 plus how much is 6?
The answer is 4.
It's easy, my friend. When learning to calculate the area of a rectangle, we use a formula. Who still remembers the formula? Yep, that's right. Length times width is easy too. That's actually the purpose of algebra, to facilitate the problem. Algebra is actually a math operation that uses variables. A variable is a small letter that reflects the value of an unknown number. For example, like at the beginning of the video. The question 2 plus how many, the result of which is 6, can actually be converted to an algebraic form like this. X is a variable because its value is unknown. The concept of algebra is also widely used when calculating with formula. For example, the rectangle formula. The length and width values are represented by variables because they are unknown. Wow! It turns out that we use the concepts of algebra very often. How are algebra friends? Not that scary, right? But because we have advanced our algebra skills, we also have to go to the next level.
In algebraic operations, there are several elements that we must know. At the beginning, we discuss variables. Then there are coefficients, which are the numbers in front of the variables. Then there are constants, which are independent numbers. And finally, there are terms. One unit separated by the sum or difference operation. In this operation means there are 3 terms. In this operation, the variable is y. The coefficients are 1 and 6. The constant is -2. And the terms are 3. Do you think the terms are of the same type, 2 types, or 3 types? In this operation, the terms are of the 3 types. Although the first and second terms are both y variables. One has a power and the other does not. If the terms are of different types like this, it can't be calculated directly.
Except the operation is like this. There are 2 types of term, but this one is similar and this one is not. The similar ones can be directly calculated, so the form of the operation is simpler. If there's one in brackets, we just calculate it first, so like this. The similar ones we can calculate, so the form of the operation is simpler.
If the tribe is of 3 types, how do we add them up? We use the downward methods, writing it in order from the highest rank, and the similar ones must be in one segment. If it doesn't have a pair, it's considered 0. After that, just add them up. It's pretty easy, right guys? Try one more problem. This time there are 3 algebraic operations. We arrange them in the same way as before and then just add them up.
Algebraic subtraction is also the same, friends. If there are 3 or more types of terms, just arrange them down, just subtract them. So, it can be concluded that if the addition or subtraction of algebra whose terms are similar are 2 types, we can directly calculate as usual. But if the terms are 3 or more types, they should be arranged downwards so as not to get confused and miscalculate.